Welcome back. In this last phase of the course, we're going to be putting finishing touches to this. So we're going to be doing the pagination. Alright, so before we continue, one thing I want us to note is that when you see something like this error, it means that there's a mistake somewhere which you're supposed to correct. Alright, so you could click here, or you could just click here. But let's look at Preflight. It's telling us that there's an overset test somewhere. So double click, it takes us there. So it means it's not complete. So we just correct it like so, and we are good to go. So right now you can see checking, no errors. So these are things you should check time to time in your work. So basically, yeah. So let's move on to our pages. So to carry out the pagination, all you need to do is to go into your A parent here. Okay, A parent here. So you double click, and it's very easy. It's not difficult. All you need to do is come in here and probably draw a text box. Okay, draw a text box. I'll draw something very small. Okay, and I will. It's very simple to do. You just right click. Okay, come again. Okay, you right click. You go to insert spatial characters. You go to markers. You go to current page number, and you click that there. So basically, that's how it's done. Or you could repeat, do the same by going to your that should be your layout. Sorry, come again with that. That should be your type. Insert special characters, markers, next page number. Okay, so I inserted this. Don't forget my A parent, which is on the left. Take note, on the left. So if I double click here, I'm going to be having 3, 5, but it doesn't reflect here. Okay, so for it to reflect here, I come in again. I either draw a new one or probably duplicate this over there. Okay, so now that I've duplicated this, I think this is based on a, let's see, character style. I think it's based on the style, which is something I don't want. So I don't want it to be based on any style. Okay, so I want to manually edit it. So I'll just double click here and come to my character style, which is Times New Roman for this. Maybe a regular we do. I think it's okay. If I like, I can convert this to character style if I want. Character style, and call this maybe numbering. Okay, maybe numbering, and that is that. So I did that because I just want to apply the settings at once to this. Okay, instead of make sure this is set to basic. Okay, so with that, I have some features here. Another thing I would love to do is love to come in here and have this to be left aligned. Okay, because it's on the right, then this should be push this to this side. Okay, to line up with this. Then this should be pushed to this side to line up with this. So that's what we have. So this is saying that, so look at this here now, we are supposed to be having page number here, 1, 2, okay, and then we're having 3, 4, 5, okay, 5, and so on and so forth. But I want the page number to start from here. Okay, to start from this place here, because this is the front page. So for it to start from here, all I need to do is to right click, come down to numbering and section options, make sure this is checked. It should not be on automatic page numbering. Take to start page numbering at 1. Okay, so when you click this will pop up. You click OK. So now we have this, which is the first page. Then we have this, which is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is basically, I want the page will also begin from another starts to begin from chapter 1 here. So we'll come here again, repeat the same thing, right click, go to numbering and section option, start section, start page numbering at 1. I think I'm good at this point. Okay, so now we're having 1, so it's gonna be 1 all the way to, okay, let's get this off, 2, and then 3, and so on and so forth. Hope you get the idea. So let's see what we have now. Shift W, I have this. So this is the first page, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, then chapter 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Another thing I would love to get right here is that I would love my preliminary pages to be in Roman numerals, or maybe in alphabet like small letters A, B, C, D. So I can click, maybe right click here, okay, go to numbering and section options and leave everything the way it is, and just come here and choose maybe Roman numerals, okay, or this. Let's choose this, just okay. Let's see what we have. So we have Roman numerals, okay, coming here we have 2, 3, 4, 5, then we have chapters. Okay, so hope you get the idea. So let's see what we've been able to create. So this page 1, so this dedication I3, all the Roman numerals, and in chapter 1 it begins with 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Basically that is that. Okay, come down here and probably I want let's say, okay, this is the end, okay, and probably I don't want a numbering to be here. Okay, basically I have 16, so I want to stop at 16 to assume that this is a 16 page book, so the end should not be 17, there should be nothing here. So in that case I'll come in here and change the parent. Okay, I'll come here, apply parent, and I'll change to none. So when I change to none, what happens is that there'll be no page number here again, and that should continue up until here. Apply parents to pages, change to A. I could do it like so, maybe okay, so that is that. Then here I think that's a good one for me. So let's see what we've created thus far. Shift W, so first page, Roman numerals, our table of contents, okay, then chapter all the way down, all the way to 16, then the end, then the epilogue, no numbering, then the final page. So basically that is that for that. And I think if there's anything we might want to add, is maybe a running header or running footer, but I will not want to add that yet. So probably I might want to add the title of the book somewhere here. So whenever you want something to appear on all pages, you should use this here, none. You should use your parent. Okay, so I'm going to write the title of the book, The Clock Master's Key. Okay, so I'll come in here and make it so small. Okay, so come in. I think there's a problem here. So let me just draw something here. Okay, the Clock Master's Key, if I'm correct. So another thing I could do is I could use this for a watermark, because if I, for example, leave this here, come in here now, you're going to be seeing that on all pages. Okay, that's not what I want. So move this up here, probably get this off. Move this here, double click. I don't want this to be based on any paragraph style. I just want to edit this and use Times New Roman, probably Times New Roman regular. Make this small, maybe 8. Okay, then we'll keep this somewhere here. maybe I'll drag this in here. Okay, and let's say I'll do that and do something here. Okay, I'm just coming in with that anyways. And what I would love to do here is, okay, there's another way to go about that. I want to left align this. Okay, undo first. Left align. Okay, that does the job for me. Maybe keep this somewhere here. All right. Maybe click this, and make sure they are in the same line. Okay, so when I click here now, I'm going to be let's see, let me show what I just did. Okay, probably I did that on okay, so this is it in my parent. Make sure you do it in your parent, because I think there was an error there. Did my parent, and now we can go through. You're going to be seeing that on all pages. You're going to be seeing the clock master's key across board with your page numbers and so on and so forth. So another thing you should notice that you did it on your A parent, and remember that means if you, for example, if you click this, right click and go to apply parent to pages, they are all on A parent. But the various pages that you changed that are not based on A parent will not be having this. They are based on none. For example, for right click, when I go to apply parent to pages, I'm going to be having none. So probably I might want to add this here too. Let's see. Double click here, and I think for none, we might want to create another parent page. Okay, another parent page for that, but I think we are good at this, because there are times where you might want to create a B parent, or you need to just right click, new parent, then I can then apply that. So probably for situations like here where I change the parents, okay, where I changed the parents to none, what I could have done instead is right click, new parent, or have a B parent. I could okay it, and then maybe change. Maybe this way I'm going to attach, for example, paste this here. Okay, paste this here too, or make sure it's or make sure highlight it, make sure it's left aligned. Okay, paste this here. So with this now, I can still come in here, right click, because I want this to show. So it's going to be based on B. So I'm going to right click, apply parent to pages. I'm going to use our B parents, okay it, and then I'm going to be having that there because it's already in B. So let's preview what we've done thus far. Basically, let's see, and Shift W, we have this education. You can see our table of contents, Roman numerals. It stops there, then it's beginning to count. We have our title up there, going downwards and up to the final page. So to save this, as usual, just come in, file, save as, and I'm going to AI InDesign. So I'm going to call this Cre8tiverse export. Okay, save this. So okay, you're gonna wait for a while. Okay, that was not supposed to be. I was supposed to go to export. Sorry, actually, export, Cre8tiverse export. Click save. Here, this was supposed to come up. So leave it in high quality print. You don't need to disturb yourself with all of these buttons. But if you want to create separate PDF files, maybe you want all the pages to be exported individually, you can check this. If you want spread, is when you want all of this to come as spread. So we're going to do both of this. But let's start with pages, okay? Start with pages and leave everything compression. Just leave everything default export. Okay? So give it time to down, then come in here, A1 InDesign. Okay, we should have it here, right click and open with Microsoft Edge. So basically this is what represents us for. So it's still going to be individual irrespective that it was a spread. So this is what we have, okay, all the way to the end. But if we decide to save it, file, let's go to file, we go to save, we go to export. At this point I'm going to call it train3 export, okay, save, and then I said to use spread. Okay, if I use spread and click export, I like to do this thing and come in here, and I'm going to find my train3 export, right click, open with Microsoft Edge, and then I'm having this master's key. But guess what? The spread, okay, just like how it is here in your software, you're going to be having the spread also here all the way down. So if you ask me for print, you might need the spread depending, but if you want to preview this, maybe you want to use it for the web or people to view on your phones, then I would prefer you should use this because they want to be viewing this page by page. And guess what? I can send this to clients, send this to people to watch, and of course using your Photoshop effect, your Illustrator effect, you can come up with something crazy and so on and so forth. So that is all. Thank you.